Sometimes, the most powerful transformations don't come with applause. They don't come with proof, or approval, or validation from the world. They happen quietly, deep inside your soul, in moments no one witnesses but you. Growth is not always visible to the eye. Healing is not always a dramatic breakthrough. Becoming better is not always loud. Sometimes, growth looks like sleeping a little earlier because you finally respect your body. Sometimes it looks like leaving a message unread because you no longer entertain disrespect. Sometimes growth is choosing silence when your ego wants to scream. Sometimes it's walking away without needing to be understood. The world has convinced us that results must be seen, that progress must be displayed, and that success must be proven. But your journey is not a performance. You are not on this earth to prove that you are improving. You are here to live, to heal, to discover who you are when no one is watching. Silent growth takes discipline. Silent growth takes self-awareness. Silent growth takes courage, and courage doesn't always roar. Sometimes, courage is the quiet voice that says, "I'm trying again tomorrow." There were moments when you felt you weren't moving forward because life looked the same room, the same job, the same routine, but what changed was you. The way you think, the way you respond, the way you no longer let what once destroyed you affect you the same way. If only you could see the strength of your spine after every storm that tried to break you. If only you could see the weight your heart carried and still kept beating. If only you knew how many battles you've won silently simply by choosing peace over chaos. They don't clap for the nights you cried but still got up the next morning. They don't see the moments you held your anger and responded with grace. They don't recognize the strength it takes to forgive someone who never apologized. They don't witness the bravery it takes to let go of someone you love. They don't understand the quiet war of choosing yourself, without revenge, without noise, without needing to prove anything. But you know. And that's enough. Your journey will confuse people who have never walked it. Your peace will threaten those who feed on chaos. Your growth will intimidate those who only value noise. But you are not growing for applause. You are growing for yourself, for your future, for the version you once prayed to become. Silent growth is authentic because it isn't performed, it's lived. Silent growth is sacred because it happens in the unseen, between you and your healing. Silent growth is powerful because it doesn't rely on validation, only courage and consistency. There is a phase in everyone's journey where we disappear, not to hide, but to rebuild. We disconnect from what drains us, detach from what no longer aligns, and choose solitude not because we're broken but because we're evolving. In silence, you hear your thoughts more clearly. In silence, you reconnect with your values. In silence, your soul gets a chance to breathe. Please remember this. Just because it's not posted doesn't mean it's not happening. The most meaningful growth often happens in private. You're not lost, you're in transition. You're not failing, you're forming. You're not behind, you're building. Every tiny step, even the unseen ones, counts. If you are healing slowly, that counts. If you are letting go, even if it still hurts, that counts. If you are learning to be kinder to yourself, that counts. If you are distancing yourself from the loudness of the world, that counts. You are not the same person you were a year ago, not even the same person you were 6 months ago. The growth may be silent, but it is real. One day, the world will see the strength you built in silence. One day, someone will meet a version of you that you created through tears, discipline, and prayer. One day, they will call you lucky, not knowing how many times life knocked you down. One day, they will applaud you for the journey they never clapped for while you were in it. And when that day comes, smile. Not because they finally see you, but because you always knew who you were becoming. So, keep growing, quietly, fiercely, beautifully. Your silent growth is still growth. Your healing is still healing. Your story is still unfolding. And your future self, the one you once prayed to meet, is already so proud of you.